Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to today's Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We are in the Cessna 172, the pontoon version. We are going to be taking off and landing on water today. Kind of have tweaked the flight plan for today. I was kind of tinkering around with things last night before I went to bed and decided what we're going to do. Now this on Sky Vectors, I posted in the Discord yesterday. I cannot get this little water strip here where we're taking off from here at Highlands does not exist on Sky Vector. But we're going to climb out. We're going to turn towards JFK. We're going to go past this VOR, and then we're going to go to this VOR, and then to this VOR, and then across here to this one, and then we're going to go to our landing spot. You don't have to know, or I have the all the stuff. If you want it, I can put it in the chat. You can just follow along with me, or you can kind of do your own thing, whatever you feel comfortable with. Hello, Joseph. For those who aren't sure, let me see if Mick's online yet or not. He is. He's in the loading screen. Okay. We're on the East USA server. Hello, Jody. So once, and then this is the plane that we're going to be flying. This one right here. So I'll leave that stuff up for a moment. So if anybody's having questions or problems or whatever, we got plenty of time. We're in no rush. It's going to be about an hour flight, hour 20 minutes, but it'll probably be less than that. That's Mick there. I will invite him to the group. Paris says he thinks he's got most of it. I need to add you on my list, Para. What is your screen name? I need to add you on so I can. Get you in. Okay. Oops. Okay, I think hopefully that's the right one. I have different lines, don't have MAD. Oh, that's okay. All right, so if you go from here, from this from CCC, go right across. I'll show you. It's right there. So if you can find this Guilford Center, it's right up above there. What you might have to do is if you go to your filters, if you go open filters and then go to your nav aids, it'll that's how you can find it. Also, turn those on and you should be able to see it. Oh, and then I think we're gonna change the weather here because it looks like it's gonna be a bit yucky over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly over Once we take off, we're going to head towards JFK. Then we're going to fly through Long Island for a bit. And then we're going to turn and head across Long Island Sound. And then we'll find our... Oh, we'll just put a few clouds. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll find our... You have to accept my friend request, Para. And then I can invite you to the group. So I sent you the request, and then you just, once you accept that request, then I can add you. Okay. All right, now I can add you. There we go. And then just accept the invite to the group. Yes, he is. He's here. He's right here already. He's just hanging out. So yeah, he's already in the group. Oh, Mick and Para both have to accept my invite to the group. waiting on that, and then we're all set. Now this is going to be a bit tricky because all three of us are going to have to spawn in right here at this runway, right here. And then we're going to have to get going. And so it's going to be kind of quick sort of stuff. So I'm waiting. I know Mick's probably here. He's probably just getting things. Okay, there's Para join the group. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, Joseph. It's just going to be. I didn't realize. See, on water runways, there's no like parking spot or anything to like start up and taxi out to the takeoff. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit. So I'm just waiting on Mick to accept the invite, and then we'll be all set. You can gas it up all the way, Para. That's fine. You should have more than enough gas in there. It's not going to be. It's only 103 nautical miles, so even at 50%, we shouldn't use that much. So, and we're going to go to about 4,000 feet today. I'll show you guys how to get all that set up before we take off, so we can get that done. Mick, where are you? I think I may have to send him another invite. Oh, your game crashed. Okay, I'll wait for you, Mick. That's fine. We can wait. But oh, thank you. Hello. That's fine. We'll go ahead and reset. That's fine. We got time. We're in no rush. I'll send you an invite. Well, the thing is, Para. Okay. There's two ways to fly. Okay. One, you can have unlimited fuel on, which means you're automatically at 50% and you'll stay at 50%. Or you load up as much fuel as you think you're going to need, and then, and so that way you got more than enough to get there. It's a bit tricky. You're right, what you were saying the other night, that if you have too much fuel when you come in for landing, that's why you have a lot of, what do you call it? They'll start dumping fuel at some point. So that way it lightens the load, so that when you come in for landing, then you're good to go. But you don't, you can just leave it on, unlimited fuel on, and you'll be fine, no matter what. So, once Mick is back in, we'll get him back in. We'll get him in the group, and then it's still showing you here. That's the funny thing, Mick. But yeah, 50%. We should have more than enough to get there. But we should have. It should be fine. It's not a big deal. But if you're going to fly, like Amela was flying with us on Monday and had everything on, overstressed the engine a couple times. If you have everything on realistic flying, that's what's going to happen. Hello, Patrice. I'm like Para Patrice. I had a moment there. Sorry. So if you have all that stuff on, then you can easily overstress the engine. If you want to just fly until you get comfortable flying, then you can turn that stuff off. So it's not a big deal. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. And we'll talk about fuel here in a moment once Mick is back in and we're ready to go. But yeah, it depends on you how much how realistic do you want it. And then you have to start thinking about calculating your fuel burn, all that kind of stuff. And then the thing with that is, you can get distracted, or you may forget to, set your plane up correctly or whatever, monitor your fuel burn, stuff like that. And then next thing you know, you're out of fuel. So if you're interested in that, that's like a more realistic side of flying in the sim. But most people do, like I've asked Captain Arish, what does he put in for fuel? He just loads it all the way up, 100%, and then he's fine. So, because most of the all the flights that he does are all within the range of the Cessna 172. So like his around the world stuff, he finds ways to go from one point to another, stops there, and then it'd be like you're stopping there for fuel, but then the next on Monday he may stop at one place. On Wednesday he takes off from wherever he landed at, going to the next spot. So it's within realistic sort of ranges for your Cessna 172. All right, let me see if Mick is back on here. He's on the world map. All right, let's send him an invite. And then we'll get ready to go here. So talking about fuel while we're waiting on Mick, I was looking at the flight for tomorrow with the Spitfire. Now here's the thing. The Spitfire only has a range of 350 nautical miles. That's with the fuel, with the added fuel tank and all that, the external one that goes under the nose of, right up at the front. So what I'm going to probably do is we're going to take off. We're going to go about halfway. I'm going to land, fill up, take back off, and continue on to Salem. Otherwise, it would look kind of like unrealistic. Or I can put the unlimited fuel on, and we can just say we stopped off there. Even though we're not going to run out of gas. And I could probably do that, and it would be fine. And I may just do it that way. So we'll see. iMac 1310. Thank you for the follow yesterday. I meant to I wanted to make sure I put that said that because I saw that once I got home yesterday afternoon. So thank you for the follow. So I'm waiting on Mick to accept the invite. And as soon as he does that, then we will go ahead and get started. Did you find that MAD marker, Para? Were you able to find that? Okay. So if you, on the map, if you see this little airport here, Griswold, okay, and then you see Madison Center, although it says Madison Center, right? And then so you just follow that coastline until you see Gulf Center, and then from this part right here, if you see this, I'll wait for it to catch up so you can see where I'm looking at. So if you look at this coastline right here, yeah, I'll send you another invite, Mick. That's fine. There you go. And then you just go up. You'll cross. There's this freeway, right? You see where the curve of that freeway right there, and just keep going up, and it's like right there. It's in the middle of this field. It's like, it's, so you see like this housing complex, but right there in this field is the VOR DME. But if you have your, I don't know how it works on the PC side, but if you find your filters, right? There's a way to open up the filters, and then like on the Xbox, it's like the two squares, and then I click on my Y button, and then it says nav aids. You go all the way down and turn on the nav aids. So that's your navigation aids. That's your VOR DMEs, your Vortex, your DMEs, stuff like that. So that's how you find that one. That was kind of an added. I added that this morning. So that's how you find that. Did you accept the invite? It says invitation pending, Mick. Not coming through. Okay, well, let me try it again. Hold on, let's exit this one. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, now let's try it again. Oh, now I can't invite you. Okay. Yeah, now I can't invite you, Mick. That's weird. Okay. So, see, I don't know how it looks on the X or on the PC side. There should be a way on the bottom of your screen, down in here, there should be a thing that you can click on that says like more. If there's a button like that says more, and then you click on that, and then it says, then you look for the one that says open filters. If not, that's fine. We'll be fine. Let me see if I can't invite Mick again. Yeah, see, now I can't invite you at all. Golly. Okay. It might be. Okay, let's go to the... it might be the server then. Let's go let's go Southeast Asia. I think that server looks very stable. Everybody go to Southeast Asia. It might have automatically transferred for you. Yeah, see, I can't invite you. Okay, so in that menu, the filters, you go all the way down to where it says navigation. But we don't want... How did this all change? What in the world? Oh, wait a minute. That does need to be on. Okay. We don't need the points of interest. And then once you turn on the nav aids, right, and then you should be able to find that right, there's Mick. Okay, let me try invite him in this way. Maybe that'll work. Go to Southeast Asia server, everybody. If you're going to fly with me, go to Southeast Asia. All right, now Mick is in the group. Now, see, that's where it says invitation pending. Okay. That's strange. Okay. So you got, and then you're on the, so you're both on Southeast server. Okay. All right, let's go in here. Let's go ahead and load up. Pear, are you good to go now? You got it? Before we take off, before I go into our departure runway there. Do you have what you need, or are you just going to try to follow me as best you can? We're not flying super fast, so it's okay. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Just follow me then as best you can. It's fine. Not a big deal. All right, let's go in and get in here, and then we're going to get our aircraft set up for the flight, and then we'll get on our way. And I can see. Okay, and I can see. Okay, hold on a second. I'll get you in. You want to fly, Patrice, with us today? We're in the pontoon plane. If you want to fly with, just let me know. Hold on, let me see if I can get. I have to add you real quick. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I can get you in if you want to fly with us. Okay, hold on just a second. And you're on your name on Microsoft is Patrice API. Oh, I'll find you. All right, let me add you real quick. Is it all? All right, so accept the invitation, and then we'll get you in here. Yep. All right. So real quick, because we're floating and we're moving around a bit, but that's okay. We're gonna get. So we want to set up our altitude of. We'll just go. Actually, we'll go 3,000 feet. So down here, there's a knob. I'm a submarine pair. That will. You want that inner one. Set that to 3,000 feet or as close to that as possible, and then you can use the other one to. So let's just have a look here. I don't see you guys yet. All right. So we'll get going here in a moment. That's okay. We've got plenty of water. We can. Okay. I'm not seeing you guys yet. I can see. Okay. Did you accept my friend request, Patrice? At the top of each other. Okay. I don't. Yeah, I still don't see you guys in yet. But it may be because you guys are spawned in. I got them in front of me. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not seeing, but it may just be we need to be in the air and then we'll see everybody. Okay. Let me make sure Patrice did accept. So let me send him an invite to the group. All right. So just accept that invite to the group. And then, sorry, I may have inadvertently sent too many invites. Gung Ho guy is going to be flying with us as well. I may not see everybody until we're in the air and on our way. Yeah, I don't see you guys just yet, but that's okay. It'll probably be once we're in the air. Okay. Okay, he's in. Teresa's in. All right. So remember, dial in 3,000 feet. That's what we're going to cruise at. Stay in the water. No, we're going to go flying, Joseph. We're not staying in the water. So 3,000 feet is our cruising altitude. You want to put your flight director on. It's this button right here. And then you want to turn on your vertical speed and add like 400 feet. So that way just so that we can get up in the air. Okay. Let me just kind of slowly turn around here. So does everybody got that, or do you need me to go over it again? Everybody, okay. So knob down here. Right here, it says select altitude. You can just set that to 3,000. Okay. That's going to be our cruising altitude. It's in, okay. Well, the knob down here at the bottom, Para, this knob right here. If you see this screen right here, go all the way to the bottom and there's an altitude button. And you put in 3,000 feet. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's in kilometers or meters or whatever. Whatever 3,000 feet is in meters. Okay, we're gonna have to we have to find a way to have a oh, hey, airlock doc, how are you? So if you just try to put in a couple thousand feet, whatever that is in meters, Para. I'm guessing, I don't know what it is in meters. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to, let me pause real quick. You want to put in 914, go 914 meters if it's in meters, Para. That's like 3,000 feet. Okay. No. That's your barometric. You want down here. So you have 3,000 feet in? Is that what you're saying? You good? I'm not sure how it's set up on on outside the U.S. I'm sure it's in your native language, but I don't know how you have it, if it's in feet or meters or whatever. It should be one of those two, I'm guessing. Did you get it, Para? It's okay if I'm in no rush. We'll take off when we're ready to go. Okay. As long as okay, let's try. All right. So the top button here it will say something like flight director. I'm not sure what it is in Dutch, but you want to find this knob or this button right here. You want to turn it on. There's autopilot and then the one right next to it. You want to put that on. Okay. And then you also want to turn on, there's another button you want to push that says vertical speed on. You want to turn that on as well. Okay. And that way, once we're up in the air, it's on. Okay, so everything's on. And then on the vertical speed, you want to put like 400 feet per minute or something like that. You want to just have something that will, once we put the autopilot on, it'll climb to 3,000 feet on its own while we navigate. So we're all set then? Patrice, you good? Mick, you good? Okay, that's fine. No worries. All right. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna line back up. Patrice is ready. Mick, are you ready? All right, Mick's ready. All right. We're gonna get out of here then. All right, here we go. We're going to take off and we're going to head out towards. We're going to head to the east. All right, here we go. He was born ready. Bit of buffeting. Whoa. Ooh, up. Don't sink. All right, it's going to be a bit tough on the takeoff, folks. Just try to get in the air. And then we're going to turn on the heading. Oh, I forgot to start my. Alright, that's fine. I wanted to try to time my flying today. Oops, 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 oops. That might be too much. I'll tell you the heading once we're going the right direction. I think it's 054. And I didn't dial in my VOR DME. Alright, let me dial that in. And the first one is 11590. Alright, got that dialed in. So we're on a heading of 050, folks. I'll check on you guys in just a second and see if we have, oops, if we have everybody in the... Alright. Let's see if we got everybody. I don't see anybody. Are you guys on the right server? Everybody should be on the southeast... Oh, goodness gracious. Southeast Asia server? I'm not seeing anybody. Did you all, like, crash on me or something? I don't see anybody in the air with me. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Alright, let's try a server swap then. Let's go back. Or let's try a different one, because... Alright, let's go to East USA again. Let's see if I see you guys. It might be a server issue. Terrific. It's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. Well, I don't know, Para, because I can't see you guys at all. Oh, wait. Now I see you guys. Got you. Okay. I'm going to start slowing down here a little bit so you guys can catch up. Yeah, it's on. We got it. We got it. I got you guys now. Mick is still on the water, it looks like. Gung-Ho guy's in the air, Para's in the air, Patrice is in the air, Mick is floating. Got no control of your... Just try to line Mick with your rudder. You want to just try to line it up as best as you can and then go. That's the bet. That's all that you can do. It's... Otherwise, you're just going to kind of float around. So you just kind of have to gas it and go. That's the difficult part about being on the water. So heading a 050. But just be careful, it's gonna be bumpy. That's the only drawback. Para's up in the air, he's doing good. I see Gung-Ho guy, he's up in the air. I think Patrice is right behind Para. You can do it, Mick, it's okay. You got it. Just try to point it to the east and then just gas it and just get going so you can start making your way. Otherwise, I mean, you can probably just click on me and join me in the air then if it's going to be too much. Or if you can't. I don't know. We got a lot of traffic in today. And the next one I want to dial in real quick is 11770. All right, we're almost at our first. Here you go. You got it, Mick. You got it. You got it. Just keep climbing as best as you can. And then just turn on the heading of 050 when you can. You got it. There you go. You're in the air. There you go. Good. Perfect. Wow, look at all this traffic today here on the East Coast. F-18 just went right into the ground. Well, it looked like he did. There's a couple F-18s. Looks like they're flying in a formation. So there's New York City right there. Yeah, you got it. There you go. See? Ta-da! We're flying in the water. Took off from water and we're flying. We're gonna land on water. Good job, Nick. Good job, Para. Doing good for your first time. Oh, Mick. There you go. So, put it, if you can, put on your autopilot, and then click on the vertical speed, and then just put a couple 100 feet in there, and then you'll just slowly climb, and you'll be fine. Okay, you got it. You can do it. All right, we're coming up on JFK. I'll try to slow down a little bit so you guys can hopefully kind of catch up. Clark Human. Okay, that's an interesting name. Where's my 114? Okay. Yeah, so you guys got it. All right, so we're almost at our first nav point. If you've got your flaps down, I'm just following you. Okay, that's fine. Because once I get up here, I'm going to turn to the right a little bit. Just want to make sure I intercept that marker. Then we're going to go on a heading of 078. Oh yeah, 0 flaps. Just make sure your flaps are up if you had flaps down for takeoff. Alright, so that should be our VOR DME right there below us. Okay, 078 next. And took us 10 minutes 17. Now, if you don't want to go all the way to JFK, you can just turn around towards me and you'll be fine. There's JFK. Now we're going to be flying over Long Island. I'm trying not to leave you guys behind, but I feel like you guys are way back there behind me. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Let's just do this. All right, I'm going to come back to you guys, because I feel like I'm leaving you behind. I don't want to do that. There's Mick. Where did everybody else go? Okay, there's Patrice, there's Para, there's Gung Ho Guy. We're just gonna try to get everybody back together here real quick. It's fine. There's Para, there's Patrice, there's Gung Ho Guy. Try to catch up with Mick. There goes Para. Para, you're like climbing too steep. You might don't stall your plane. It's not an aerobatic. You gotta make gentle turns. Right, there's Gung Ho. Where did Patrice go? I saw him a minute ago. There he is. Okay. Now we'll just catch up with Mick. It's almost like Mick's just kind of floating over the water. It's like he's not making much progress. I don't know. There's Patrice, there's Para, Gung Ho Guy, and Patrice. Alright. And then we can turn to the left and we'll catch up Mick. There you go, Mick. You got it. We'll get out of this airspace of JFK so all these folks in their jetliners and whatever else can do their thing. All right, there's Mick. All right, now we're back on track. We got everybody collected up. All right, let's go ahead and get back on a 078 heading. There we go. There's Patrice. There's Para. And there's Gung-Ho Guy. Perfect. All right, we got everybody. And mix in front of me now. Perfect. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get my last frequency. No, not last. 11720. It was Para. There we go. All right, we got everybody in our group. Everybody's accounted for. I think at some point I'm going to see Para. He's going to climb up. He's going to go too steep, and he's going to go right back down, and that's going to be the end of that. So tomorrow, Spitfires. If you have a Spitfire you want to fly with us, more than welcome to. We're departing from, what's it called? Pocatello, and we're heading to Salem. So I think it's Idaho to Oregon. So if you want to fly with us tomorrow, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, you're more than welcome to bring that Gung-Ho Guy if you want. You don't have to buy it, Para. It just we'll find a plane that should keep up with the Spitfire. We're only gonna be like at 200 knots, 220, 2 something. So we'll find something that you can fly. You don't have to buy it. Just we'll find something. You shouldn't have to. Don't spend money on the stuff. I don't want you to spend it just to fly with me, okay? Just for on the PC maybe. Okay, are you on PC, Gung-Ho Guy? I think you are. If so, then you might be able to tell Para how to get that plane for free. I'm not sure how to do that on the PC side. There's Gung-Ho. Patrice is back there. I think I hear Para somewhere. I thought I saw. Oh, he's back there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you could tell Para how to get that for free, that would work. Yeah, you can do that. You should be able to do that. Come home, guy. We need to go on 066 heading. Yeah, you should be able to put it in. It should let you, I think. Okay. No, there's a free Spitfire as well. Yeah, there you go. Now Mick's slowing down. You okay, Mick? Good? So yeah, yeah, there's a ton of free stuff on PC. You shouldn't have to spend money if you can help it. Don't spend money just to fly with me. So yeah, you can get there's more stuff available on the PC side. That's the difference. So you're not too far behind. Here, it's fine. All right, so we are almost at our second waypoint. It's for me, yeah. There you go. I wish that was the case on the Xbox side. Oh, speaking of which, so I saw the Aerosoft Simple Traffic was released on the Xbox. Has anybody, Gung Ho, have you tried that? How does anybody know how that works? How well it works, or if it doesn't work, or is it one of those it was intended to work but now it's not sort of things? Yeah, there you go. That's okay. Parrot, just as long as just keep flying, we'll catch everybody up. It's fine. Haven't? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw somebody posted in Two Tone's Discord about it, and I looked it up, and it's got a very bad over like 60 something. There's only somebody people like 30 something people bought it, and then 60% of those, more than half of those 30 people said it's a 1 star. So, but I don't know again if it's not something they're used to working with and they just give it a 1 star because they're frustrated, or if it's really a 1 star, because they're just giving the middle finger to Aerosoft for some reason. I don't know. Well, there is a lot of traffic in the air today. Look at all these. Well, some of it's general aviation stuff. We got a couple of there's a jetliner up there. There's a dark star up there trying to climb up. They're cruising altitude or whatever. I still have not done that one yet. Web page is a great. Yeah, I love his Discord is phenomenal. I catch the news every so often. See, the weird thing is, like, on the news stuff, there's Australian Flight Simmer. I think he does a news thing as well, but it's usually like a day. I would see it a day after, because then I see it and I'm like, oh, there's more new stuff. We're on the world, are we? Anyway. Oh, we are over Long Island, New York. Para. This is all Long Island right here that we're flying over. Nope, not yet. So, and then to the left over here is Long Island Sound, that whole body of water. We're going to cross the Sound. Yeah, Oz Flight Simmer. Yeah, I think he was one of the first few people I started following on YouTube when I got into flight simming, and then because of Captain Arish rating my channel earlier in the year, that's how I found Two Tone Murphy and Allison and yeah, everybody else. So yeah, it's been fantastic. Great community. Always ready to help people out. So yeah, this is all Long Island, New York. New York City is back there behind us, off there in the distance, somewhere over yonder. So this is the Long Island generally is more ritzy part of New York. Very wealthy communities. You got a golfing community right here. This looks like from the air, I could be wrong, but this looks like a cemetery. I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like from the air. But it might not be. I don't know. It just looks that way. Yeah, maybe it is some kind of, I don't know. Oh, very strange. All right, so we're almost at our Sim Caesars. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I've ever heard of Sim Caesar. What's our speed right now? 113 knots. Trying to keep track on this flight of our speed and how long it takes us to get. Now, of course, this one's going to be a little bit off because I turned around and came back for you guys, so it won't be a true representation of my time between waypoints. Oh, okay. I like Giblo Ireland. He's funny. I really enjoy his when him and Two Tone are together. It's hilarious when they do the news stuff. I can't help but crack up. Hello, Amela. How are you? Nice to see you here. An asterisk by that we were turned around. And then our next one will be heading of 082. Yeah, I'm doing okay. This morning, check this out. They were repainting the crosswalk stuff. Yeah, Gibbo is correct. Mela lives. No, I don't think on Long Island, Para. Yeah, they really do work well together. I would agree with that. Yeah, 4 o'clock this morning, they're out there painting the lines for the crosswalks right across from my apartment complex, and they had the guy had the leaf blower out there blowing the dirt off of the before they painted it, and I'm just like, 4 o'clock in the morning, really? I thought somebody was doing their yard at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what? And I look out there, and it's a. All right, so let's go ahead and swap frequencies. Where's my... All right, 082. All right, there we go. We're on to our next one. Yeah, it was a bit odd. So I was like, is somebody mowing their lawn at 4 o'clock in the morning or something? I mean, surely that cannot be the case, but you never know. All right, one more to put in. One, 0, 4, 0. Perfect. All right, there we go. Got that. No, I don't believe Amela lives here on Long Island. Amela is in New York, though. No, we flew out of. There's a small water strip called 54 NJ. That's what we flew out of. But it. I don't know if it's actually near New Jersey. I think it might be, because if you take off from there and you go up fly almost north, you'll run into New York City. I didn't write down 26, 28. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. You were in the Bronx, because you always talked about bringing Addies to the Bronx to give him a what for when he's been misbehaving. Addies would not survive an hour in the Bronx, we don't think. Alright, I see Para, I see Patrice, I see Watt, Nickford. Where did Gung Ho Guy go? Is he back there with the group, or did Gung Ho Guy? Oh, I see him now. So yeah, on a heading of 082. I'm glad you all were able to make it for the flight. That's awesome. I'm glad you made it, Para. Nice to have you along, Patrice, for the first time. Gung Ho Guy, always nice to see you in flight. Uh-oh, it's got to be Para right here. I think. I can't see the name, so I don't know. I don't know, he probably buggered off somewhere. I don't know if Joe's live. That's gotta be right there. Yep, that's Para. Nick's just enjoying the sights that were yonder. He's looking for his next looking for a vacation spot where he can be left alone. I don't know if you'll find that out anywhere in New York, Mick, unless you're out there in the boonies, like, you know, in a farm or something. But I don't think you'd be left alone in Long Island even. Well, maybe so. Most people, I'm sure, they don't want to be bothered with anybody. But I could be wrong. Right, so we are... small adjustment, 083. Oh, train, okay. Yeah, it is a little bit too busy. Yeah, okay, so Joe's live. He's probably watching Joe then. You know how he is. He'll be back just right before we land, watch. That's my prediction. I had let's say it was just one of those days that just kind of what did I have for dinner last night? Oh, chicken nuggets. Yeah, that's what it was. Chicken nuggets. Oh, yeah, and also yesterday on my way home, my appointment, looked like truckers were going to fight right on the freeway. There was a trucker. We were probably 20 minutes away from the interchange that goes towards Scranton, and all of a sudden there was like everybody came to a grinding halt. What was going on? So finally, you know, we made our way to the left to go past whatever it was, because, you know, we thought maybe there'd been an accident and the police were already there and people were finally kind of moving around the accident scene while they were waiting for tow trucks or whatever. Nope. There was like 3 trucks. The very front truck, and it wasn't even a convoy, I don't think, but the first truck, driver had gotten out, was looking back at the driver behind him, was walking towards that truck, and was like, you know, like throwing his hands up in the air, like, what's wrong with you, kind of thing. And so I was like, uh-oh, somebody's going to get in a fight. There's going to be a fist fight on the freeway. So we think that's what might have happened. But I think because we were in an area where there was construction, so the speed was coming down anyway. And most drivers, you know, truck drivers stay in the right-hand lane, because it's it's a 2-lane highway until you get to like Syracuse or down into past into Scranton or whatever, then it kind of widens. But for the most part, it's a two-lane highway. So the truck drivers generally will stay in the right lane because they're slower, and there's not super steep hills, but they stay to the right so because they'll slow down while they're going up the hill, even if they're unloaded. They're not carrying any freight. But we think that's the one driver was starting to slow down, and then somebody was tailgating him, and so he finally just stopped on the freeway and got out of his truck. Not pulled over, but stopped right in the middle of in the right lane of the freeway. So yeah, good stuff. Don't know what happened, but I don't know if they fought or what. But yeah. Syracuse they're doing a lot of construction up there. It just seems like they're always doing construction in Syracuse. But yeah, got my appointment done, and didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. All right, what is our speed right now? We'll just put 110. Might have. All right. Yeah, like the one driver, like he got out of his truck and he was, like doing the whole hands up in the air, kind of like when somebody's really agitated. So I think that's what happened. That's as near as we can figure it. That's what took place. So, now. But yeah, there was a lot of construction. Of course, state troopers were out and about because, they're just waiting to pop somebody for speeding through a construction zone, because that's just a huge fine. And there's Nick. I see Hera. Boy, with all this extra traffic, I cannot. I see Patrice, I see Para, I see Gung Ho Guy now, I think. It's hard to see. He's kind of separated himself from the pack. Yeah, yesterday afternoon, I think. Sometime. I don't remember the time, but yeah, I think it was yesterday afternoon. No, it was afternoon. I just don't remember what time in the afternoon. But yeah, it was. It was quite interesting. Yeah, it was just. All right, pretty soon we're going to go into heading to 025. Well, no, what they do on the freeway between here and Syracuse, there's like, a lot of the since there's been so much construction, they have like these dirt roads between the two. Some space, don't want it. Oh, you're fine, Mick. Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. So they usually will sit there. Now, what I've seen state troopers do is they'll park a car there, but there won't be anybody in it. But people freak out because they see a state trooper car, and so then they start slowing down all of a sudden. So even if there's no officer in the car, people see the car and they immediately go like, "Uh-oh, accidentally knocked the throttle." Yep, that'll. Oh, I just saw your message, Gung Ho Guy. Oh, okay, that's fine. No worries. Yeah, so they do that a lot. Because usually it'll be in a spot where you'll come over a hill or something, and then you see them too late, and they've already tagged you with the speed radar. So with the speed gun. So yeah, they. All right, 025 is our next heading. There we go. Heading over Long Island Sound. There's Para, there's Patrice, there's Mick, there's Gung Ho Guy. There we go. Yeah, they are sneaky that way. They will hide as much as they can, and then suddenly you come flying over that, flying along, and then by the time you see them, it's too late. They've already got you tagged, and you know you might as well just go ahead and get ready to pull over. Now that's the thing. We have Flying Fabio. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have watched his stuff. Yes. Definitely Gung Ho Guy. Absolutely. Somebody is in a CRJ9 saying "far behind." That's an interesting name. But yeah, all right. Now everybody's kind of separating from the. The lovely New York, yeah. Oh, there he is, yeah, the Flying Fabio in the Kodiak. I just saw that now, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I don't think, well, he's not flying with us, but he's flying in the area, so very cool. I've caught a couple of his streams. I think he was one of the first few people I started following on Twitch when I got into flight simming. But yeah, they are yeah, and even here they do the same thing. They'll find there's like places that they can park, and they're out of sight, out of mind, and as soon by the time you see them, it's too late. But I think they're sneaky in the way that they'll park an empty car, and then that just freaks me. I did not know that, Amel. Huh. Interesting to know. But it's not as what's it called, posh as Long Island. You should say, well, if we're part of it, why aren't we as posh as they are? Oh, sorry. Thank you. I did take a. I'm waving pair. I didn't see you wave well. That's not nice. Nick. Uh, Nick, Para, and Patrice are all right there. Gung Ho guys right there. Thank you, Mel. Sorry, I did take a swig of coffee and I forgot to unmute myself. Thank you. So anyway, yep, tomorrow Spitfire. If you want to fly, um, at the end, actually, Gung Ho guy, if you want to just whisper that or send it directly to Para about the, you can just click on his name and send him a message with the link and all that. That probably would work as well. If you can't put the link in the chat, I just thought about that. You could probably do that. So, yeah, I'll be in the Spitfire. Mick, I think, will be in the Spitfire. I think what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit. We're just gonna put on the unlimited fuel. We'll just say we stop there, and that way we'll make it all the way there. We won't have to land, and all. So yeah, we'll just do that way. I thought about it. I'm like, why? What is the range? And when I looked, and it's like we're doing like 500 or 600 something. It's going to be a pretty long flight, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And I looked at the range for the Lightning. The Lightning has almost 4 times the range as the Spitfire, but I could see why. The Spitfire was only meant to go across the channel, do its thing, and then come back. It had enough fuel to do that, and that was about it. So it wasn't meant for a long-range fighter escort, like the P-51 and planes like that were. It was just a go up, do its thing, and then go back, very quickly. So yeah, I realized that, and I was like, uh-oh, how can I do this? So yeah, we'll just do that tomorrow. That's fine. So 7:10 Eastern, 11:10 UTC, 12:10 UK, Spitfire flight. Bring your Warbird, whichever you prefer. It's fine. I will have an idea of. Well, I've got everything plotted out, but what I don't know yet will be. I think we're going to go over. Will the landing on? It will be. Yeah, I've landed on water before in the sim. It is going to be a bit of a bumpy ride, but the good thing is, as we come in, we'll slow down so that it'll be a little bit bumpy at first until we're finally got the plane under control. Actually, we need to start dropping some altitude. Right now, 114 knots. And this is just all estimates, kind of. No, you'll be fine, Mick. It's okay. And remember, Mick, if you have to go around, if you're not comfortable landing, circle around. It's okay. It's fine. If anybody needs to go around before they land, if they're not sure about it, they just want to go around one more time, it's perfectly fine. Jody, you'd be fine. This looks complicated, but it's not. It just appears that way. It's only so many, but like not all the switches work in here, but there's only like 3 or 4 things you actually have to worry about, and it's not that difficult. Once you know, it's like simple, very simple. Yep. Yeah, that's the one that Captain Arish. He only flies the steam gauge version as he calls it. It does have a GPS system, a small version, kind of like this, but it's a very small screen. And he turns off the display. He won't look at it. He doesn't want to know any of that information or where he is and all that. He wants to be able to fly without it. Please Nick and there we go. Alright, so we are going to head on 089 here in a moment. Okay. 5317. Alright, here we go. So let's see here. Oh, yeah, I tell you, the stuff that he knows is just absolutely amazing. All right, let's call in and see if we can. It would be like traffic. There it is, right there. We're going to go on runway 18. All right, well, there we go. So what I think I'm going to do, we gotta start slowing down here. Oh, we're kind of slowed down. Gung Ho guys out there, if you want to go ahead and land, Gung Ho guy, go for it. If you're ready to, more than welcome to splash down first if you want. There's Para, there's Patrice, there's Mick. All right. Yep, we're just about done, Para. Yep. And so my intent is, that's why I started the stream early, so that way if whoever wants to join, that we have time to sort out any issues. But I try, some flights are going to be a little bit longer, some are going to be, within an hour or so. So that way it's just something just so that you can enjoy the flying, and then, if you want to join another time, you're more than welcome. So Thursdays and Fridays, we're going to try to do just general aviation stuff, and I'm going to fly planes that everybody has access to on the base game. So that way you don't have to spend money or anything. You don't have to buy different versions of the game or anything. It's all whatever everybody has access to. Now, if you want to fly something different, because you're more comfortable with it, that's perfectly fine. Like Gung Ho Guy, he's flying in the steam gauge, the very basic classic 172. It doesn't have all this fancy sort of stuff. Okay. So, all right, there's our pattern. Yeah, it's fine, Parrot. Like I said, if you're not sure, if you come in and you're just like, I don't think this is going to go well, give it some throttle, lift off, come back up and come back around. It's fine. If whatever works for you, it's going to be okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop some flaps here because we need to start getting ready to slow down. All right, there we go. Just watch your speed, and you'll be fine. Just try to, it's going to take some practice. The one thing that people always recommended to me when I first started flying the sim was you take the Cessna 152, for instance, the very basic beginning plane. You find an airport near where you live, and you take off, and you come back around, and you land, and just keep practicing that. They call it running circuits. Just keep doing that, and then you'll become comfortable with the 152, and then you try the 172, and just do that. You take off, come back around, take off, hang a left, keep coming back around, and line up and land. And then before you know it, you're just like, oh, I know what to do now. It's all it is practice. That's it, nothing more. I think Gung Ho Guy's got his. He's coming in on the other one from 1.8. We'll give him time to get on the water. Floats on the water, and Cessna's in the sky. Ooh. Who was that guy you said you used to watch? At first I came on Twitch. When I first started, I don't remember now. I don't remember. He was a sim pilot, right? One of the Microsoft Flight Simulators. Simmers on Twitch. Who was it? I forget now. You talk about, well, Flying Fabio. Well, he wasn't flying with us, but I've watched him before. Yes, the Flying Fabio. He's another, very much like Captain Arish. If you want to learn, he's more than happy to help people learn how to fly in the sim. I've watched some of his videos, yeah. So yeah, if you have questions, he wasn't necessarily flying with us. It's just that we saw him on the same server as us. So he may be getting ready to do a stream or something soon. I don't know. Or he just got done doing a stream and he's just kind of like sitting there tinkering with things. I think I'm still subbed to his Twitch channel, or following, not sub, but I haven't watched him in a while. It's like I'm following so many people on Twitch now that I don't always have time to watch everybody. Yeah. There you go. Kind of looks like George. Yeah. Very easygoing guy. Him and Footer learning to fly. I've watched both of them. They both are very, if you're new, another great place to just, you know, learn different things about flying in the sim. All right, here we go. Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, there goes Mick. Looks like I'm heading in. You got it, Mick. There you go. You see, you made it. Mick, did you just run into the land there, or is there still water? Mick looked like he just ran right onto the land there. Yeah, I do agree. There's generally most everybody's been very helpful. There's always those few people that just, you know, have a bone to pick or whatever. Mick made it. No, I need to make it, and Patrice and Para. So if Mick can do it, you guys can do it. You got it. Oops. Little bump, little bump, little bump. There we are. We made it. Gung-ho guy's parked up there on the beach. He's already got his fishing rod out. Yeah, see? Ta-da! So whichever one you guys want to land on, it's fine. If you want to land on the same way I did, or if you want to come in the other way, you're more than welcome to. Whichever works for you. Mick found himself a little cove over there, I think. He's broken out the Southern Comfort. Yeah. He's like, I'm just going to sit back here and sip on the Southern Comfort and put my feet up. There you go. So yeah, just remember, if you don't feel comfortable landing, just go around. It's okay. It's quite all right. Put it down. Oh, Para made it on the water. There's Para. There you go. Building a boathouse. There you go. Mick flew in the supplies. He's going to work with his nice boathouse man cave out here in a nice scenic area here. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to run up on the land here so we're out of the way and we're not floating around. Let's see where Patrice is. Patrice is on the water. Hey, we all made it. Well, it's going to be a bit bumpy, but you made it. That's the important part. You didn't nose over. You didn't crash, so it's okay. That's the important part. That's quite all right. You're still in my right. Well, we all made it, so that's the important part. So we all did it. Nick's over there. There's Para. There's Patrice, and Gung Ho guy's right there. Oh, still in no, I think we're in Connecticut now. We're in Connecticut. I do believe. This is part of Connecticut. If I remember correctly. It might be just the very eastern part of Connecticut, I think. Southeastern part. So yeah, there we go. And there's Patrice. And Vic is over there. So, good job, everybody. Give yourself a round of applause. You made it. So, good job. Para, very good job for your first time flying with us. You did it. Water landings are certainly not easy, but yeah, you made it. So, excellent. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn my stuff off here. So, I can get the stream wrapped up. An hour 4. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't note our touchdown time, how long it took. Oh well, that's okay. I'm in Australia. That's okay. Yeah, look at that. An hour 4 was my flight time. So good job, everybody, for making it all the way to the end. Nice to see you all make it and not be nosed over in the water. So I just made note of my hours. So yeah, very good stuff. Very, very pleased that you all were able to do this, and hopefully you all enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit different, and that's okay. We don't want the key. One of the things that I want to do when anybody flies is we don't always fly in the A320, for instance, or we want to be able to try to fly different things. Land on water, take off on water, land on land, vice versa. You know, so that way we're getting different experiences. Yeah, exactly, Jody. Well done, everybody. So that's the key. You know, if you're like, this might be a little bit too much for me to handle, it's okay. But we're not in a rush either. Okay? Because I'll tell you, like, if I can't wait, we'll try to figure something out. But I'm trying to have it where if you want to join and you want to fly, just to fly, you're more than welcome to. So that way you can take off and you can head out and just get some hours in. So yeah, I do like the GA stuff, but what I'm trying to do is have different themes. So if anybody wants to fly like the A320, for instance, or you know anything like that, we can do all that stuff, and so that way you get a different taste of everything. But also within the limits, my goal is if you just have the base game, the Game Pass version. Good. Glad to hear that, Para. You did awesome for your first time flying with us. So that's the key. We can wait. We can take our time. You know, make sure everybody has the information and everything. If you have questions, if you're not sure about something, I'll try to do my best to help out. So that way everybody tries to learn something and enjoys it. So that's the key. So that will do it for today, folks. I do thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. Thank you, Gung Ho Guy. Thank you, Para. Thank you, Patrice. And most of all, thank you, Mick, for being here. Yes, absolutely. You don't have to spend any money. There's plenty of stuff. We'll try to just jump in the water. It's hot in these boots. Well, don't ruin your boots. That's the key. Don't. You're welcome, Gung Ho Guy. Glad you were able to make it. I know it wasn't super long, but just we'll try to we'll do flights that are going to be a little bit longer, but we'll try to make it so that it's not too overwhelming for anybody, but also enjoyable and everybody learns. That's the key. So, and again, I'm not a subject matter expert or anything, but I will. I'll try to find, answers if anybody has them, or, hopefully somebody in the chat knows. So I never, oh, nice. Nice. So now you can go to bed and call it a night, and all that. So yeah, really glad. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:10 Eastern, 11:10 UTC, 12:10 UK. I'll be flying a Spitfire. I think Mick is flying a Spitfire. If anybody wants to fly in a Spitfire or something, you're more than welcome to. If not, you just fly whatever you feel most comfortable flying, but also make sure that you're going to be able to keep up so we're not leaving you behind and then you're lost in the sauce, so to speak. So I will see you all tomorrow. Do enjoy the rest of your Friday morning, afternoon, evening, early Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. I will see you all tomorrow. I have been and always shall be your host and pilot, Uncle B. Until then, peace, live long and prosper.